someone who has constantly been saying to people around that you are stressed, no matter what you do, you're constantly stressed? I mean, these things don't get solved. And are you someone who has been seeking out help from people around, wondering what to do, what not to do with this stressful scenario? Well, then, if you are the one who has been actually wanting to get rid of stress and run away from stress or solve the stress, then this video is for you. Well, hi, I'm Dr. Tarul Zadav, a lucky daughter of doctors, a wife of a supportive husband, a mother of a 7-year-old son, a medical college teacher, and a consulting physician for more than a decade, and now turned stress resilience coach just for mothers to help them move from frustration to freedom so that they can live a happy, healthy, successful, and a stress resilient life by breaking the generational traumas. Well. Then what am I here for addressing you about the stress? Well, today I'll be telling you 13 things that no one will tell you about stress. Why do you need to know that? Well, we need to know that because we have to deal with stress, right? We have to understand what stressful things are and we have to deal with them. We have to navigate with them, right? So you need to know what are these 13 things. And trust me, no one is going to tell you about this. And I've learned through hard way these things. Well, then, first one, understand this. This is very important. So long as you are alive, you will face situations and events that will come to you as a jolt. Yes, as challenging situations, you can say. The events will keep coming. It might feel to you like this is like a never-ending saga and they'll come all of a sudden. मतलब एक खत्म हुआ तो दूसरा चालू हुआ. You have to choose. What can you do? Break down or buckle up and bounce back? You have to choose because things will keep happening. Maybe this might have happened at the level of when you were in school, then in college, then in graduation, at a later point of time, maybe post-married, after kid, and then you're like, ये मेरी जिंदगी में ऐसे ही चल रहा है. So well, then let me tell you, so long as you're alive, these things are going to happen. Second, the events will happen for a reason. Have you understood why any event happened in your life in first place? No. So then don't be guilty, don't end up blaming yourself like मेरी वजह से ये सब हो रहा है, भगवान की वजह से ये सब हो रहा है, उसके वजह से ये सब हो रहा है. No. Every new day requires a newer you, a better you. And therefore, these things are coming with a purpose to enhance the you that you are there. Right? Third, the events can be bad, can be dreadful, can be messier and ugly. Well, what do you do in that case? Well, just accept that they are bad, they are ugly, they are messier. What else can you do? It has happened. There's no use distorting it further, right? Now it has happened. Accept and take responsibility to clear up the mess. That's it. The fourth thing. It's no use blaming. As I said, you don't have to get guilty, nor you have to blame now. It's no use blaming anyone. Be it nature, be it people, be it anything, be it any event, be it anyone for that matter. Blaming is only going to put you in the victim mode. And as I said earlier, we don't want to be in the victim mode. We want to take up the responsibility, own it up. You have to just accept, adapt, and align now with any scenario that is happening. The fifth one. It is just a mistake that has happened. Maybe, perhaps you made it. So what? Don't sulk in it again. Mistakes are made by everyone. Trust me, your elders might say that they have never done it and you are cross, you're mad. But seriously, everyone does mistake. There's no growing without that. So you don't blame yourself for it. Don't sulk. Don't wallow in that self-pity. There's always a room for correction. So get up, learn, move on. Develop skills, move on. Sixth, you will want to get rid of the stress permanently. And you will be desperate to get rid of it. And that's where you'll drain the money. That's where you're going to burn a hole in your pockets. Not realizing the fact that many are making money for that. Many are messing up with the relationship with your mind because of that. Because you will run ahead for the quick fixes. And instead of understanding that quick fixes will not get rid of it permanently, or no matter how much desperate you are, simple lifestyle modifications can help you a lot in tough phases, because lifestyle modification will help you gradually develop your resilience. And permanently, the stress will not go at any given point of time. But lifestyle modification will develop skills of resilience and help you navigate with the stressful, challenging situation untamed, meaning unharmed. Seventh one, no one can take away your stress. It's just for you. Yes, many are earning money by saying, oh, I'll do some magic, miraculous method thing. I'll put a wand, I'll swing a wand, and then all your stress can go away. It's nothing. It's there for you. It's just for you. It's just for you to teach you something. It's just for you to help you grow through it. And you have to take the lessons. I mean, even if you're a parent, you can't take away the stress and the lessons from your kid. Even if you're a kid, you can't take it from your friends, whatever. Your stress is your stress. You have to deal it. No one else can. Like the eighth one, there might be a problem that's quite often coming up again and again. Have you encountered? I mean, this is a cycle. Every time I see this happening again and again. Have you encountered? What does that indicate? It indicates that you have failed to learn the lesson. And when you fail to learn the lesson, the problem will be same. It will not go. Okay, now you will say, ninth one. I have learned a lesson, but the problems are not going only. So, the ninth one is, even if you learn the lesson, the problems will not go. The problems will surface, new problems will come up to add on to your stress. It's like after 10th exam, do you think 12th exam will not come? Do you think your graduation will not come? Do you think your life exam will not be there? It is going to be there in one or the other way. Only giving those exams will help you develop those skills, right? So it's the same way with our life. We have learned one lesson, but then we have grown up to learn some other lesson. We have to prepare ourselves like that. Then the 10th one, don't expect a problem-free life. Nothing is going to be problem-free. मतलब मेरे life में problem ही नहीं है, ऐसे कोई नहीं हो सकता. Yes, they have learned the skills of navigating through it. ऐसे हो सकता है. So problems and challenges are going to happen for your growth only. So they will be there. It's like a small sprout when it is coming out of the ground. It also has to give effort at pushing the mud away so that it comes out and gives the first offshoot. It's there. It's a stressful phase for that sprout also, little seed also. So even a person who is living, his ECG has ups and downs. You do not have a flat line. If it's a flat line, you're dead. So problems are not there only when you're dead. Only when you're alive, problems will be there. So don't expect a problem-free life. मतलब if someone is saying तुम्हारे life में कोई problem ही नहीं है, it's like a bundle. ऐसे हो ही नहीं सकता. 11th, we all go through problems. Underline thing, we all go through problems. Some will admit, some will not admit. So you don't have to get envious of anyone. You just don't know that the phase that they have dealt with and how the challenges they have overcome. So don't feel jealous of anyone. Just understand that everyone has their own story. They may not be revealing out that to you because maybe the time is not right or maybe they don't feel comfortable in telling you all those things. Then the real purpose of the event will only be revealed at the end, not in the beginning, not in the middle, anytime. Towards the end. The real purpose why that particular event happened will be told to you towards the end when you actually are ready, you have understood the lesson and you have started detaching yourself. That time you will understand the real purpose, why that particular phase you were put in, why that shit you experienced, why that mess you experienced, why it was so dark. Only when you have resigned with faith will the purpose be found. So you will then understand that yaar ye is वजह से हुआ. You will then be able to miraculously connect the dots and a nice picture will be formed actually. And you will know that every stress was not there to break you but to help you rise up like a winner. And then the 13th and the real important thing. We cannot have quick fixes for stress as I told you, and therefore we have to resolve the stress. Resolve the stress at our level itself. Otherwise, the chances of that stress passing on to us only in the form of different non-communicable diseases is high. And not just us, the diseases can be passed on to the next generation also. And so the stress also can be passed on to the next generation. in the form of belief, in the form of physical illnesses, so on and so forth. So only you can deal with it. You only have the power to deal and navigate through these stressful challenges and to resolve it. No one else can resolve the situation for you. So break the chain, understand the language that your body is talking when it is stressed, and understand how to speak with it, how to mindfully take steps to resolve the stress. Well, it's easy if you start believing it. It's not easy when you understand the fact that you are resorting for quick fixes only, because many will do that. But trust me, if you want to be resilient, if you really want to come out as winner, if you want to be successful, you need to understand these certain things to the core, because that's how you'll be able to know that you cannot battle with stress. You have to flow with the situation, the events and the challenges, and then navigate through it. You cannot keep fighting with things around. Don't you think that's a wiser, a bit sounder thing, which will ease us on our irritation, our stresses and our worries? Well, I hope this gives you some respite. I hope this doesn't make you feel gloomy, sad and depressed. Well, I would want to know what's your takeaway from this video, and do you resonate with me if at all? Uh, if at all you do, I would love to know what's your biggest takeaway. Which amongst which amongst these 13 things you didn't know about completely? I would really want to hear from you in your comments below. Do let me know so that I can comment and I can strike a conversation with you. Well, till then, stay happy, healthy, and resilient.